Ignition. We have liftoff.
Rezolve AI shareholders, we have to calm down. I repeat, Rezolve AI shareholders, the meeting has to start. Please calm down. All right, thank you for calming down. I appreciate it. We have to get this meeting started. And please do not put your hands on the other shareholders. Do not touch the other shareholders. Leave them alone. It's not their fault. Okay? It's not their fault the price is down. Unfortunately, there are no drinks or refreshments in the back. We're broke. Welcome to Rezolveaholics Anonymous meeting number 3. This is the third therapy session that we've had. We have a lot to go over, a lot going on. Looks like Rezolve AI is using Amazon's logo on their press releases now. We're going to take a look at that and examine that. We have another Microsoft hire. We plucked another one from Microsoft. We're going to go through that. Also, somebody's been testing the different AI agents, comparing Claude Anthropic to Chatgpt to Brainpowa, Resolves, and you won't believe what we found. 0 hallucinations for us, not for them. I saw this announcement come out. I saw this press release come out November 4th, and I thought, oh my gosh, we must be at $50 a share now. Rezolve AI, poised to lead the $1 trillion agentic commerce revolution as Amazon CEO declares it the future of e-commerce. I read that and I was like, oh my God, we have the Amazon logo on our website too. We have partnered together. And the Amazon CEO said that Rezolve is the future of e-commerce. But it wasn't meant to be. Is this one of Dan's dirty deeds? No, Amazon CEO was not talking about Rezolve AI. They were talking about agentic commerce in itself. Oh, Dan, your team did it again. Rezolve AI, the company that has been building the technology foundation for agentic commerce since 2016, today welcomed Amazon CEO Andy Jassy's remark on the company's Q3 earnings call describing AI and agentic commerce as the next great transformation in online shopping. For Rezolve, Jassy's comments mark a watershed moment. The world's largest e-commerce platform has just validated the architecture Rezolve has been building for nearly a decade. AI agents that can reason, decide, and transact autonomously on behalf of customers. Well, it really threw me for a loop because I thought we had a partnership with Amazon. And this is the Dan way. You know, he puts out a press release that says everything and nothing at the same time. Now, I don't know how this release helps in terms of gaining momentum. Didn't do anything today. Now, is Rezolve using Amazon's logo? Is this a violation of rules that Amazon has for non-partners or affiliates? I know, so it seems like they use the logo in order to make it seem like Amazon endorsed their product, and Amazon is, I would think, would be swift about protecting their image and branding in situations like this. So has Rezolve somehow broken the law or will have some type of legal action taken against them by Amazon? Or is Rezolve purposely teasing some kind of partnership with Amazon? I don't know. I'm not knowledgeable about the legal intricacies of this situation. Maybe there's nothing legally wrong with what Rezolve did by using Amazon's logo. If Amazon had a problem with it, wouldn't they just send someone from legal to send Rezolve an email saying, remove the logo or something like that? I don't think it has to be that big of a deal. But if Rezolve had been partnering with Amazon, why wouldn't there be a release, like a real press release about it? So I'm not sure what's going on here. The obvious outcome here is that they simply requested the use of the logo from Amazon for their press release, and it was approved by Amazon, and both parties agreed to use it. But on LinkedIn, Rezolve AI, they tag in Andy Jassy. They tag in Andy Jassy here. They tag in Amazon down here. It's interesting and telling to me that Rezolve's post here on LinkedIn directly tags Andy Jassy and Amazon. Now, I know Dan and Andy are also connected peers on LinkedIn. Now, that doesn't imply anything tangible, but perhaps suggests a possible relationship? I don't know. I'd be surprised if Amazon was unaware or not supportive of the PR that we got. But I think the reality is Amazon is endorsing agentic commerce rather than Rezolve. And it would be odd for them to endorse Rezolve since Amazon is making their own agentic commerce agent. Or maybe this is a clue. Maybe they're cooking up something. I don't know. What do you think? Maybe this is all to do about nothing. Rezolve AI, they like what Amazon CEO said. They're tagging them in LinkedIn and just throwing their logo on their press releases. I don't know. Now, this is news that I wanted to hear. Now, this is a press release. Rezolve AI accelerates U.S. expansion and announces appointment of former Microsoft executive Elizabeth Lachhar to lead national sales rollout. Yes, this is what I want because we have been, it seems like most of our customers are from Europe. We need to start grabbing those USA customers. They're the big boys. Rezolve AI, company pioneering agentic commerce revolution today announced a major acceleration of its commercial rollout across the United States and Europe. Focus on the United States. Following is oversubscribed they had to include that. Or oversubscribed 200 million funding. They're funny. Rezolve has appointed Elizabeth Lachhar, a former Microsoft executive who previously managed a multi-billion-dollar sales P&L as Senior Vice President of U.S. Sales. So she will oversee Rezolve's national go-to-market organization, driving enterprise adoption of Rezolve's Brain Commerce platform, the core engine of the company's agentic and conversational commerce, beginning January 2026. And Microsoft employees have been congratulating Elizabeth on LinkedIn on her new position. And I'm really excited because we've been focusing on non-North American customers. They were especially targeting the customers of companies that they have acquired. This changes the game. They're directly in competition with the big boys now. I'm just glad they didn't slap a Microsoft logo on this PR. Welcome to the team, Elizabeth. I wonder if she does Botox. No wrinkles. Do you remember the fuzzy panda shenanigans? And this is the one that really got me, was our large language model was just a Chatgpt wrapper. Well, guess what? People have been testing this out. We've been testing it out with Claude, Anthropic. We've been testing it out with Chatgpt. We've been testing it out with Brainpowa from Rezolve. And something interesting recently happened with the test of Nike shoes. Let me show you. The first test we were doing with Nike Air Max. We're using Brainpowa from Rezolve AI. We're looking for Nike shoes. And the answer that we got was, absolutely, Sarah. Comfort and durability are key to when it comes to running shoes, and I'd love to help you find the perfect pair. I noticed you were interested in the Nike Air Max running shoes earlier. They're a fantastic option for runners, offering both comfort and durability. They come in blue and red, both great color options. Do you have a preference between the two, or would you like more details about these features? Now, with ChatGPT 4.1, the response we got was, absolutely, Sarah. Since you're after comfort and durability, the Nike Air Max running shoes could be a great fit. They're well cushioned and built to last. Do you have a color preference, or would you like more details about their features? All right, so pretty much the same. A little more depth, I think, with Rezolve, but both are pretty spot on. But then we did a test. We wanted to see if ChatGPT, if Claude, add something to the conversation that wasn't in the product details. Threw it a curveball. We asked a question that if we choose a particular shoe color, will we get the shoelaces in the same color as the shoe? So if we bought a blue pair of shoes, will we get blue laces? If we bought a red pair of shoes, will we get red laces? There's nothing in the catalog description. There's nothing indicating shoelace color. And so we tried to trick the agents. And here's what happens with ChatGPT. Great question, Sarah. The Nike Air Max running shoe will come with matching colored shoelaces. So if you choose the blue pair, you'll get blue laces. And with the red pair, you'll get red laces. Are you leaning toward one color over the other for your runs? Now here's what Claude said. The product details don't specify the shoelace colors, Sarah, but typically running shoes like Nike Air Max have shoelaces that match the main shoe color. So the blue shoes likely have blue laces, and the red version probably comes with red laces. And here's Rezolve AI Brainpowa at work. Sarah, the specific color of the shoelace isn't mentioned in the product details. However, I can provide more information or even check if there's a photo available. Would that help? Let me know if there's anything else you'd like to know, Sarah. ChatGPT and Claude are hallucinating. They're going down a road where there isn't any information in the product details to justify their response. We claim we have zero hallucinations. And so this response adds up to the question that we were asking about shoelaces and the color match. I found that pretty exciting. Well, for the past 5 days, we seem to be consolidating right around the $4 mark. Once it hits that $4 mark, it kind of bounces off there. And it doesn't go much higher, but that $4 mark seems to be hopefully the bottom. If we look at the month chart, it's just been going down. Now, no one knows where the bottom is, but I have a feeling the reversal might be swift when it happens. Real quick, aggressively, violently, to the upside. I gotta think this fire sale has to have an expiration date. Down here in the $4 range, man, we're a peasant stock, man. We're better than that. We're one of the leaders in our industry. We're a beacon of light, a beacon of hope to e-commerce sites who every day have thousands upon thousands of abandoned carts. We're here for you. You need us. I'm excited about the new Microsoft hire. We gotta roll out big clients in the USA. She's starting in January. You gotta roll fast. April is right around the corner. And we have to beat earnings. We're supposed to be at 500 ARR. We got to get there or we're doomed. All right, well, let's see what the next press release entails. Hope you're doing well. Take care. Bye.